Hey guys, let's talk about this incredible camera that you can get on Amazon to monitor your pets, your kids. It's pretty good. I'm testing the camera here. As you can see back there, the camera is in my living room. So I'm testing it and I can see it here on my MacBook Pro. I can see it on my cell phone. As you can see, it's pretty easy to just connect to the camera from a cell phone, from a computer, or whatever device that you have there, even with Alexa, Echo Show, and I have everything working here. I'm gonna show you how to make it work with your MacBook Pro or even with a computer like this one. I have here a Windows computer. Let me just show you here that I have the image of the camera as well. So Windows computer, Mac computer, phone, Alexa with the Echo Show, TVs, right? Works everywhere. Okay, so let's just jump into a video that I show you working with Alexa and then I will come back. Okay, so here I have an Echo Show and I can just ask Alexa, show kids camera.
Okay.
And then it brings up, there we go. I can just touch here and start speaking and people can hear there. And then I can just tap again and stops the mic. And I can also adjust like this, right? Move it around. And if I'm watching something here on the main screen, I can still keep an eye on the kids or my pet. Okay, it works pretty fine. Then you just need to close it up. And if you want to use with your TV, you can still use your remote control, for example. Here I have a Firestick TV. You see, and I just press here. Show kids camera. There we go. And if I press again here, I can use the mic. Hello there. And people there can hear me. And I just let it go and it stops the mic again. Okay? So it's pretty easy to use. So here in the kitchen, it works the same way. Alexa, show kids camera.
Okay.
So it connects to the camera and brings up. It's pretty fast. And here you can just tap and start talking to somebody there. So as you can see, it works pretty fine with Alexa, with Fire Stick, Echo Show, everything. So you see that I have the camera working live. Okay, I gave the camera a name, like kids. I have the information here about date and time. So it's recording right now. And also there is a temperature sensor there. You see, 73 Fahrenheit right now. And the humidity as well. Okay, and also the bandwidth, so you can see how much bandwidth the camera is using. And I have the live, let me just approach here, get some focus, there we go. I have live, history, and cloud, so I can record into the SD card and also into the cloud. And light switch, so I can control the light switch from here, the lens switch, temperature and humidity, music, I can play music there, and also album to check everything that I have there, okay? Let me just check here the history, for example. So the camera goes to the recorded video that I have in the SD card. You see that I have something recorded here in the morning, right? So if I just take a look here, I see the area that I have recordings. My cat was moving there, so it caught it. And here I can just keep going to the left here and see that I have more recordings here, right? Night time, you see here, during the night, the recording is pretty good. It's using the infrared now. And then if I keep like scrolling here, I see everything that's green here, I have something recorded, right? So in the morning, still with the infrared. And then a little bit later, infrared yet. Let me just move a little bit more. And I'm gonna see somewhere where I have sunlight. Even more. So it's 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning here. There we go. Now I have sunlight entering here the living room. And the image is pretty good with colors and works pretty fine. You can also click here and move the bar like this, right? So you can see in different ways, you see it better. And keep moving here. Let me just show you something else that I have here that are related to motion detection. So basically, let me just move this that way so we see better. I have some motion there. There we go. Here, okay? So you see that there's a different way to see. I have some lines here where the motion was detected, okay? Let me just increase the volume here. So you see that it also records audio. And here I have Okay, see my cat there? So basically, I'm playing a video there, a video on my computer, and the audio goes there to this Bluetooth speaker that I have there just for testing, and the cat hears that and comes closer. So it's an instinct of the cat to come there, right? But as you can see, it works pretty fine. It detects a motion, detects also sound. Let me just come here to alerts, for example. You see, I have crying detection, motion detection again. So if I just click here, I can go directly to the video with the motion detection or with the crying detection. See my cat there? So just taking a look to see what's going on there. And then I can just export this video. So it works pretty fine, pretty good, right? So back here to the camera, just click here, you play it. And I was talking about history here, and also there's an intercom, so you click here and you play it, and you speak, and somebody close to the camera can hear it. So just prepare for intercom. Okay, so I start talking here, and somebody there can hear it, right? You see that's playing right now. Of course, it's back there on the camera right now. We cannot hear from here, but if I have somebody there, they can talk back to you. It's an intercom feature. And there we go. And also record, you can record everything that's happening there. Let's say you see something that's happening there and you want to record. Just press here and start recording. You see that's recording right now. And then even if it's recording back there on the camera's card, it's also recording here on your cell phone. Okay, so you have the safety that's recorded here as well. If somebody grabs the camera or the card doesn't work for some reason, you can record it here. Some emergency, for example, and goes to your cell phone. You see that I have motion detection enabled there, and I can control the PTZ. So when I click here, move, let me just show there. Let me just change here to the Windows computer as well. There we go. So I have the Mac computer back there and the Windows computer. And then when I move here, you see that's moving there, right? So pretty good. I have image in 3 devices at the same time, and it works pretty fine. Okay, so it's a PTZ, so you can control everything here. And back here to history, let me show more interesting stuff here. So you can take a screenshot here, and also can check the calendar. So basically, you see when you have movies recorded here, videos recorded here. Okay, it works pretty fine. Back here to the camera again, history again. You see that I can download. If I like this video, for example, if I want to download, I just click here and I can download it to my cell phone. And you see here the time, for example, 4:52 to 4:56. I can just download it, or I can select a different time here. You see, I move here and I make like a smaller video. And I can also move that way. So I change the time and just click download and download to my cell phone here. So it's pretty nice, pretty good. Okay, you can also delete the files. And here you can check the album. So basically here, album, I see the images here and screenshots here, everything that I have recorded. All right, and then let's say I want to play this one. So I play this. You see my cat there, listening to the Bluetooth speaker. He thinks it's a baby there. And then I want to do something interesting. I want to play back there on my MacBook. So I just click here and I can select the device, MacBook Pro, for example, and I can play back there. So it's connecting to my MacBook Pro now. And then I come here and I play it and it goes there. See? So I'm playing there right now. It's pretty interesting, like a lot of features, interesting features. Like this camera, it's really good. Comparing to the other ones in the market, it's really good. It's really designed for monitoring pets and kids. You see there's the crying detection. There's also this feature that you can just play on your computer. You can also come here, for example, if you want to send something to your computer. Let's say, for example, here you want to have this video, right, or this picture. You can just click here to share. So you share it to anybody that you want, or you can airdrop to your computer. So here I just airdrop to my computer there. There we go. It's coming to my computer and it's there. So I have the image already here on my computer. So pretty easy to move files from your device to your computer, and works pretty good. Okay. Let me just show something else here. Let me just go to the features now. Okay, let's just take a look here on the settings. Let me just get some focus. There we go. Settings here. You see, I have receive alert notification. So I just enable this to receive any alert. Alert management. When I click here, I see motion detection, noise detection, crying detection. So you can set, let's say, for example, 68 Fahrenheit to 75, the lowest and the maximum temperature, humidity as well, and it alerts you when there's such variation, right? So it works pretty good at receiving a lot of alerts from this. Image settings, you can change here, flip or auto, night vision as well. Night vision works pretty fine. Device share, you can share with people your device. The camera, right? Then you have installation guide, local management, night light, work indicator, temperature unit settings. If you want to change the unit setting here, instead of using Fahrenheit, you can use Celsius, for example. So it works pretty fine. And video encryption, you can encrypt the video as well. Motion tracking, the PTZ correction. If the PTZ is not working well, you can just correct it here. AI, so it has also AI, privacy protection. So basically here, you can bring the lens off, so you don't have the thing working anymore, right? It's going to block here and you don't see anything, right? Back there, you see that it looks like it's still working, but it's not. As you can see here, this one, it goes away, tries to connect, and you see the date here that stops working, okay? I saw some device not working right now, this one, for example, because I just blocked. Let's just take a look at this one. Here is trying to reconnect, okay? So basically, I'm blocking the device so it doesn't work anymore. This is a pretty safe thing that you can do. Let's say, for example, you want to block for anybody can see your child or your pet or something. It just blocks, all right? Let me just come back here and I can unblock it. Let me just come back to privacy protection and come back to on. Okay, so lens on again. Here you go. And cloud storage, you can record here locally, you can record into the cloud if you want to, and also on VIF setting. This is important. This is usually used for professional high-end cameras, but works with this small camera as well. This is the on VIF protocol, which is a universal protocol for security cameras. Okay, I'm a professional. I work with security camera like for 20 years, and I use high-end professional cameras, and they have this on VIF protocol. Okay, this allows you to do this. You see here, I have the software working with the camera because it's compatible with OnVIF. This software is also compatible with OnVIF. That's why it works here. So it's pretty good. It's a universal protocol available on this camera as well here. You just set it up here and it starts working, and it works pretty fine, okay? And also can connect to Amazon Echo, to Google, and it's pretty good, okay? Let me just show you something else. I'm just play a little bit with this camera. So, and here you see the smart Wi-Fi camera box. It comes that way. And here you see some things that comes, like 1 year warranty for this camera. And it comes with the power brick. Most of the camera doesn't bring the power brick. So this one brings the power brick with the cable, some screws and anchors for installation. And you see here a mount, so you can mount this in different ways on the ceiling, for example. And here have the ceiling template, so you can just install using this template and the sticker. There's a sticker here, and you can just place the sticker whatever you want, okay? So it brings everything that you need here. And let me just start bringing some features here live so you can see how it works. So basically I have this karaoke there, right? And you see here in the image, that's the karaoke there. And I want to play something. Let me just bring the image of the camera back there. There we go. That's the camera back there. When I just move, let me just bring the app back here. There we go. Connecting again. And then here, I want to move the PTZ there. You see, that's moving back there. Okay, it's moving. and you see the image moving as well. Let me just get the focus there now, and here I'm going to move. Let's see, pretty easy, left and right, and up and down. Up and down you don't see behind of the camera because the lens is in front of the camera, right? On this movement left and right, you can see it working. So it works pretty good. Okay, something else that I want to show you, I forgot about that, right? It's pretty important to understand something here. Let me get some the history here and bring again something that I recorded like today. There we go. That's the one that I want to find to show you that. Take a look at this. You see there that I have a balcony and I see the image there. That's some feature in this camera that's now easy to find in other cameras that are not professional, okay? This is a contrast of light. Basically, when you have lights outside, you can't see what's outside because you have some shadows here inside. So either you see inside or outside. This camera can see both, right? This is dynamic range. It's called dynamic range. And in professional cameras, dynamic range works pretty fine. And also in this camera. So guys, it's a small camera with high-end features. The dynamic range is pretty good. So it works here. You can see, let's say you have a kid outside or have a pet outside, you can see it from your camera. So it works pretty fine, all right? So let me just come back here now to do something like, I want to play something there. And let's see what happens if my cat goes there or something happens. So I have here a video with a baby crying, okay? So newborn crying. Let me just play there. I'm gonna play. Okay, I'm playing here on my computer right now. Let me just change here to the speaker that I have there. Okay, I'm connected there now. Okay, so basically I'm playing there. I can hear myself that I'm playing there on the other room. Let me just increase the volume a little bit. There we go. That's the thing that I want to show you guys. Cry alert. You see? It's just a message here for cry alert. And you see my cat there trying to find what's going on. Okay. So it's close to the camera, looking at the camera, walking around. And here you see that the camera itself, it's moving, checking the cat, right? That's this camera, right? And here you see behind the camera, right? You see another camera there. So the cat here, see the image is pretty good. And now that I have the curtain closed, I still have a better image here. You see it works pretty good. And when the cat moves there, it starts moving with the cat, like it's motion detected, right? Works pretty fine. So let me just show here again that I got a new alert. Okay, motion detection. Let me just get some focus here. There we go. I have motion detection. I have also call message. When somebody presses there and calls me, it rings here on my cell phone. Okay, let me just connect to the camera again. Again, here I have alerts. There we go. Cry kid, you see it? An alert there. Well, I was checking history or something else here, but even though I get an alert. Let me just come here to live again. So I see from the cell phone. There we go. Sorry for the focus here. There we go. Okay, and the cat's there trying to find out what's going on because I can't like play something there. I'm just simulating a baby that I don't have here, okay? So guys, it works pretty good. Let me just bring this camera here so you can check more details on it. Okay guys, so here's the star of the show, the camera. It's moving because I'm moving here. It's always detecting motion. You see the lights. It's a colorful lights that you can just come here to your app and change colors so kids can see the colors changing there in the camera, okay? So there's a lens in front of the camera. There's also here an indication that the camera is on. So you see it works pretty fine. And there's a button that you can press and it calls to your cell phone, right? Make a call to your cell phone. And also a sensor inside here is a temperature sensor. If I press here, my phone is going to receive a call. So as you can see, It's calling me, right? See my fingers there. The camera has the image of my fingers, and I can just answer the call here. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna have a sound loop here between the camera and the cell phone, right? And back here, you see a speaker. That's why you can talk to somebody close to the camera. You can play sounds there, and you can also insert an SD card. So you have here on the camera, it's moving. So you see the SD cards there and a reset button, okay? So it works pretty fine. It's really, really a good camera, guys. I've been working with cameras for a long time, and this one has a lot of features. It's pretty good. It's really designed to work with kids and pets. Works pretty good. I like this one. You can get yours on Amazon. And if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel, leave your thumbs up and your comments, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.